Class 5 Computer. Lesson 2, Software and its types. Software. Now what is a software? A software is a collection of programs that makes a computer run and perform a particular task. Now softwares are collection of instructions. So whenever we give any instructions to the computer to perform any task, these instructions are taken up by the software, and then they give the instructions to the CPU that performs the task and gives you the result, and you can see it on the screen. Types of software. There are two types of software: system software and application softwares. Now we are going to study about these softwares. System software, collection of programs that is responsible for basic operation of the computer and management and control of hardware devices, is known as system software. Now system software, they do the basic operations of the computer. That means starting up of the computer, loading the desktop on the screen, so managing and controlling the hardware devices. So these type of softwares are called system softwares. Okay, some of the examples: operating system, utility software. Utility means of helpful nature, that means they help the operating system. Device drivers and language processors. Operating system, the most essential system software required for proper functioning of a computer system is an operating system. Now, operating system is one of the most important softwares that we require to run a computer. If you don't have operating system in your computer, you will not be able to start the computer even if you have 1,000 other softwares in it. If you don't have an operating system, your system will not work, because operating system controls and manages all the softwares that you install in it, in the computer system, and all the hardwares that you connect to the computer system. So operating system is the most important system software that we need for a computer. An operating system manages all the activities of a computer. So all the work that we do on a computer is controlled by operating system. Only with the help of operating system we can perform different activities on the computer. It controls the hardware and forms a link between the user and the hardware. Now, it controls all the hardware. So, I think all of you must be knowing that we give instruction to the computer with the help of keyboard and mouse. So, operating system controls these hardware also. It controls keyboard also and mouse also. So, whenever we give any instructions through these hardware, it understands, the operating system understands the instruction and perform
and make the hardware perform the task for you as you have instructed the computer to do. So with the help of operating system, we are able to use the computer. And also operating system helps us to use computer, like it shows icons, pictures on the screen, and cursor is there, mouse cursor. With the help of mouse cursor, you can open different files by double clicking. All these activities, they are controlled by operating system. It provides a platform for other application program and software. Unless and until we have operating system in our computer system, we cannot install other software. So operating system is a platform that helps other softwares also to be installed and work on the computer. So if you don't have an operating system, other softwares will also not work. So in order to use any software or games, you need first an operating system to be installed in your computer.
Utility software. Software is designed to manage and maintain computer resources. It enhances the functioning of an operating system by assisting in various tasks, such as protecting the system against the virus, taking backup of the data, repairing and managing disks, or you can call it hard disk. So these utility softwares, they are helping the operating system to do various tasks, and this enhances the working of the operating system. Now the first point here given is protecting the system against virus. The utility software antivirus protects the system against the virus. Then take backup, taking backup of data. Whenever you are having important data in your system or computer, you can create a backup file for it, so that whenever, if by chance your system or your hard disk fails or crashes, you can retrieve your data from the backup file. Backup file is always stored in another drive, that is another storage media other than your computer, that is external hard disk or pen drive or CD. Then repairing and managing hard disk, you can repair your hard disk and manage different things in your hard disk. You can clean your hard disk, unwanted files you can remove from your hard disk. So this is how you can manage your disk with the help of a utility software.
Antivirus. An antivirus software protects a computer system against viruses. Example of antivirus are Norton, AVG, QuickHeal, McAfee, etc. There are many more available in market. A virus damages the data stored in computer, the software installed on it, as well as the hardware attached to it. So a virus, the computer virus, is also a software designed by people who want to trouble other people or de destroy their data or damage their data and create problem for other people. So the computer virus is a software designed by people, and these viruses, they damage the data stored in the computer. They sometimes delete the data, sometimes corrupt the data. Corrupt means if you have typed something in Microsoft Word in English, after typing you close it and then again after some time you open it, all English words that you had typed will be gone and some foreign language will be there which you will not understand. Okay. They also destroy the softwares that you have installed. Sometimes they delete some of the files, the software will not start. If software is starting, they will not function properly. In same way, they also damage the hardware attached to the computer. The computer that is having virus, if any hardware, external hardware devices they are attached, they'll be damaged by the virus. So what does antivirus do? Antivirus software scans the storage devices, that is hard disk and external storage devices like pen drive, external hard drive. It scans them and search for virus. If it finds the virus, it deletes it from the or removes it from the computer. So this is how antivirus helps the computer or the operating system.
To scan the drives, first we need to install an antivirus in the computer system. In this computer system, we have McAfee antivirus. So to scan, first double click the computer icon given on the desktop to open and see the drives. Now you can see C drive, D drive and E drive. Now right click on any of the drives, a menu will appear. Choose the option scan. Now the McAfee antivirus will start and it will scan the drive and search all the viruses and remove them. It takes some time to search and remove, so you'll have to wait some time. After it has removed, it will show a scan summary. So here it is written 0 issues found. Okay, so that means no viruses were there, so there is no danger of data loss or any kind of problems for computer. Now close this and then same process, you can scan the other drives also. So this is how you scan your drives using antivirus, and antivirus will search and remove all the viruses or
Backup. Backup is a process of creating a copy of your data or files onto another device, such as external hard disk, pen drive, or a CD. So sometimes due to some problems, a hard disk crashes, a system fails. That means your hard disk gets spoiled or the system is getting corrupt or it doesn't work. So in that case, if there was important data on your hard disk, it will be hard for you to recover. So to be on the safe side, we create backup of our data. Okay, it is like a making copy of your data onto another storage device like external hard disk, pen drive, or CD. So if the computer spoils or hard disk crashes, you put another new hard disk in your system, and then you from the external device that you had in which you had copied or made the copy of your data, you can retrieve back your data from those devices. This is done to recover data if there is hard disk crash or system failure. So in these cases, you can still retrieve or recover your data.
To create backup, first we have to go to control panel. Click on control panel to open it. In control panel, go to system security. In this group, you have to go to backup and restore Windows. Now I've already created before, that's why you have to change the settings. Starting Windows backup, you have to wait for a while. Now you have to choose a external drive so that your hard disk files can be saved on it as backup. Click on next. Then two options are there, let Windows choose and let me choose. You have to click on let me choose and click on next. Now you have to choose a file, so we'll choose class 5 folder. There's a folder name class 5, we'll choose it and click on next. And in the next window, click on save setting and run backup. Click on this. Now your backup is in progress, and when it is complete, then your file backup file will be created in the pen drive. Now your backup is complete. Windows backup has completed successfully, and now we'll close this one and we'll go to pen drive, and here is the backup file, desktop ms2m c3m.
So to recover our data from backup file, just double click on it and the file will be restored in its place.
Disk management tools. These are utilities that help in managing hard disk drives and other storage devices. These utilities include disk checker, disk cleaner, disk defragmenters, and disk compressions. So utility means of helpful nature. So these tools are helpful to the operating system to manage hard disk drives and other storage devices. First one is disk checker. Disk checker is used to scan and fix errors found in disk, corrupt files or folders. So disk checker helps to fix errors found in the hard disk or any other storage device and finds out the corrupt files or folders. Disk cleaner helps to recover misused space by removing unnecessary files from the hard disk of the computer. Disk cleaner uh, helps to free up the used space by removing unnecessary files from the hard disk. Most of you must be having smartphones. In smartphones also we have this tool, cleaner. So cleaner helps to remove unnecessary files, especially when we are using internet. Some files uh, they get copied in the hard disk. So you have to time you have to remove those files so that the space that they are using gets freed and you have more free space in your hard disk. Disk defragmenters rearranges file in such a way that they occupy contiguous or continuous storage location, thereby increasing the speed and performance of the computer. When we delete files from the hard disk, the space that becomes empty has to be covered or used by other files. So we need to defragment so that all the files are arranged without leaving any free space in middle of the files. So if you do this, then your computer performance speed increases. So we also must defragment our hard disk from time to time so that the files are arranged properly on the hard disk and the speed of the computer increases. Disk compression is used to compress files so that they occupy less space on the disk so that more files can be saved on the disk. Now, some of you must have packed suitcase. Sometimes what happens, clothes are more but place is less in the suitcase. So what sometimes what we have to do is we have to press the clothes and then put some more clothes. So uh, after pressing, little space is there, and then we can put some more clothes. In the same way, we have to compress files so that they occupy less space. We need to compress the files. If you compress the files, then you will have more space to uh, save other files also. Steps to use disk cleaner.
To use disk cleaner, use the following steps. First, go to Control Panel, then go to System and Security Group. Then, in Administrative Tools, click on Free Up Disk Space and click C drive will show. Click OK. Now, you can choose the files here, which files you want to remove from your computer. Okay, so we have selected some files. Now, see here, 8.90 MB space will be free, and click OK. It will ask you whether you want to permanently delete. Then click on Delete Files, and it will take some time, and all the files will be deleted. So this is how you use disk cleaner to clean up space.
Steps to defragment hard disk drives. To use disk defragmenter, go to Control Panel. In Control Panel, go to System and Security Group. In this group, go to Administrative Tools, and in this, click on Defragment and Optimize your drives. New dialog box will open. In this one, all the drives will be shown. Choose any drive and click on Analyze. It will show you how much space you can free up. These in this computer it is already automatically defragmented, and after that, when it will show here how much you can defragment, click on Optimize. It will complete it and then show the result here.
So this is how you defragment your disk.
Language translator. Language processor or translator is a software designed to translate programs or software written in other computer languages to machine language. As all of you know that computer understands only binary language, or it is also called machine language. So we need language translators to translate softwares or programs written in using other languages so that computer can understand them. Different types of language processors are: number one, assembler converts a program written in assembly language to machine language. Now, all of you must be knowing different types of computer languages. So, we need converters to convert those languages to machine language so that computer can understand it and use the software. So, assembler converts a program written in assembly language. So these programs will get converted from the assembly language to the machine language. Number two is interpreter. Translate high level language program to machine code, one instruction at a time. Now interpreter, it is used to translate the high level languages to machine language or machine code. But interpreter converts one instruction at a time. The other translator is compiler. It converts a high-level language program to machine code. It converts the whole program at once. Now, compiler also works for the same languages, that is high-level language. So it converts high-level language program to machine language or machine code. But it is much faster than interpreter because it converts the whole program at once, even if there are 10, 20, 30 instructions in that program. So the compiler converts the whole program at once, but the interpreter converts only one instruction at a time. Device drivers. A device driver is a software that helps in communication between the device and the operating system. Now, whenever we install other devices, hardware devices, we need to put a that device driver. It is a software. We need to install it so that operating system can communicate with that device using the software. It translates instructions given by the operating system into a language that the device can understand and do the task as instructed. So these softwares, they get instructions from the operating system what they have to do, and then these softwares convert the instruction into the language that hard, hardware device will understand and perform the task. Now, for example, like printer, we need to install driver for the printer so that whenever we give a print command, the operating system will give the command or send the command to the device, and this driver or softwares for that device or the printer will convert the instruction into the language that the printer can understand and will print the document which you have given the command for. There are various types of device drivers for devices such as keyboard, mouse, printer, scanner, sound card, graphic card, etc. So almost most of the devices, they require these drivers or softwares so that they can work properly and perform the task as the user give commands for. Application software. Application software are software or programs designed to perform a specific task such as creating documents, spreadsheets, presentations, sending emails, browse internet, etc. Now these softwares, they perform a particular type of task. So for example, like Microsoft Word, you can create documents. In Microsoft Excel, it is like a spreadsheet. You can do accounts in that. Presentations, the class that I'm teaching you now is made by PowerPoint. So you can make presentations in PowerPoint. Then for sending emails, we have uh, software Mail by Microsoft, and then we have special software for browsing internet like Internet Explorer, Firefox, so Google Chrome. So these are softwares that do specific type of work. So you can use them to do specific tasks. Types of application software. Number one is general purpose application software. A general purpose application software can perform wide variety of tasks. These are ready-made software and are also known as off-the-shelf software, example word processor, etc. So general purpose application softwares, they are ready-made softwares. That means you just buy from the company or owner or shop from where you can get these softwares. Online also you can purchase them and use them, and they do the work. Like for example Word, you can create documents, but you can also do other works also. In that you can add pictures, you can add colors, you can fill so many things you can do in that one. So they are not for only a single purpose. You can do plenty of work in them. So these softwares are also known as off-the-shelf software. Okay. Number two is customized software. These software are specific purpose application software designed to meet the requirements of an individual or an organization. Example, Tally, Sage, Cashflow, etc. Now, customized softwares, they are made by order, or even if they are made but without order, they are used for a particular type of work. That means only you can use them for the purpose for which they have been created or made. Sometimes individual or companies, they specially order the software engineers to make software for them. So these type of software that are that meet the requirements of any company or organization or some person, these types of softwares, they are called customized softwares. So they don't do variety of or wide variety of tasks. They do a particular type of task only. So examples already it is given there: Tally, Sage, and Cashflow. So these are some of the example of customized software.